Oh God, I love cats so much. It's really hard for me to explain my love for cats, but just touching them makes me feel calm and relaxed, and they're so soft and lovely. And I know some people are afraid of cats, but there's really no need. They're so gentle. These are the most gentle, docile little pussycat. Oh, bye, it's gone.
I love cats. I love every kind of cat. I just wanna hug all of them, but I can't get on every cat.
Aloha, sprinklerinos! We thought that maybe putting cat food there would keep the cats in shop, but oh God! It's not really working, there's cat food everywhere. Oh. I'm making a video about Rocket and Zula. I've had them, it's sat on the cat food. I've had them a year and a half now. I thought I would do an update and answer your questions about the cats who love being in videos so much, don't you? Don't you love it? This is Zula, the other one is called Rocket. I love cats so very much, and I thought this would be a really fun video to do, but actually all I've done is smeared cat food all over my sofa. So I took to Twitter and I asked you what sort of things you would like to know about my little fur babies, and you have come up with some great questions, so hopefully I can come up with some great answers. Emma asks, why did you choose the names Rocket and Zula? Well, let me show you Rocket since he's right next to me. Say hi, I am Rocket. They both have Marvel names because at the time of getting them I was still with Matt and he is a huge Marvel fan. And so he said, if we get cats, could we give them Marvel names? And I said yes. So Rocket is after Rocket Raccoon from, what film is that? Guardians of the Galaxy. And Zula is actually, there is a song on the Amazing Spider-Man soundtrack 2. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 soundtrack, disc 2, there is a song called Song for Zula. It's 6 minutes long and it's the most lovely song. I really, really enjoy it. I listen to it a lot on planes or if I just need to feel calm. And when we got Rocket and Zula, we actually thought Zula was going to be a girl because his little, his junk was very small, so we didn't see it. But he's okay. You're not embarrassed, are you? You are what you are with your tiny, tiny, tiny penis that made us think you were a girl. But we just kept his name as Zula. So he has a slightly girly name, but you don't, do you, Rocket? No, you don't. Rocket is definitely the more naughty one. Like, he won't sit still. He's like burrowing under me now. And when I've done photo shoots with them, I worked with Peter a while ago, which is an animal charity. Rocket was the one that didn't want to take part, so we just had to leave him to do his thing. Whereas Zula is a lot more relaxed, and Zula wants to sit on your lap more and just be a lot more chilled out, whereas Rocket wants to like be a lot more mischievous and wreck things and just be a naughty boy. Taylor asks, where's the strangest place you've ever found Rocket and Zula? Well, they only go in my house and in my garden, so it's nowhere too strange. Rocket is the one that can get into places. Rocket will go and sit on clean washing or just change bedding, or will like get into the wardrobe, which is a bit frustrating. And yeah, I think that's the strangest place. Ella says, who do you think is the cutest? That's an impossible question to ask. I think they're both cute, but I think they're cute in different ways. Rocket's cute in like a boisterous little boy way, and Zula's cute in like very sweet, docile way. Louise updates, so SOG updates, Sprinkle of Glitter updates. I don't have their real name on here, but it's a very cool Twitter account, so you should follow it. It says, who is the cat's favourite person to be around, i.e. you, Darcy, friends, family, etc. I'm going to say me, but I don't delude myself into thinking it's because they love me, it's because I feed them. So they mostly just want to be around me or my Auntie Judith, because whenever I go away she looks after them, so her mostly and me. From the same person, what is the best and worst thing about having your two cats? Well, the best thing, hi baby, the best thing is all their cuddles, especially your cuddles, because you're so relaxed, aren't you? Yes you are. Yes, you are. So the best thing is just having quiet cuddles, and at night time, I usually sit on the sofa with a blanket, and Zula will always come and get on the blanket. Rocket will come and sit next to me, but he doesn't grace me with his lap presence very often, but Zula definitely does, and Zula sleeps on my bed and all that sort of stuff. So that's the best thing about you. The worst thing about having them is that Rocket is a serial poo-pooer behind this sofa. It's disgusting. Also, there's a radiator behind this sofa, so when he does one and I don't find it for a while and the radiator comes on, it's like the whole house is layered with this scent of cat poo-poo, and it's disgusting, and I've tried everything. If you've got tips, let me know, but I've like thoroughly cleaned it, because I know once they like scent a place, they'll go there again, but I've cleaned it. I've tried orange peel, I've tried putting perfume there, but he still goes back to that spot despite being able to go outside and despite having a litter tray. But it's definitely, oh, he's falling asleep. He's falling asleep. Another thing I love is their paws. They're so soft, and Zula never minds me touching his little paw, and they're like little tiny beans, and they're pink and black and just so cute, and his little hand paws as well. Oh God, oh, I love cats so much. I do. I love you so much. You are so chilled out. Let's get the next question. You want to read it? What do you think? He's like, yeah, maybe. This one says, and this is from Nanette, and she says, if Rocket started flying in the house with Zula on his back, what would you do? Definitely the first thing I would start doing would be filming that. I would be amazed, and also I would think, yes, I've got magic cats, so I would film it, and then I would decide what I'm going to do with my like crazy magic cats. The next one from Holly says, what is the worst thing Rocket and Zula have ever done? The worst thing that they've ever done, and I think it was actually Zula that did this. Matt will know. Matt, if you're watching, text me because I can't remember. When we first got them and we were still house training them, and they're really good now, but they weren't so good then, and they went into mine and Matt's wardrobe and they were just feeling a bit mischievous, weren't you? And one of them just did a full wee in Matt's work shoes. So we had to throw them away because they were like little paddling pools of cat wee, and obviously he wasn't going to wear those to work, but he was pretty angry about that. Wasn't he? He was very cross at you. Paige Marie says, how did you teach Darcy to play nicely with them, or does she just pull them around like most kitties? Darcy's really gentle with them. We used to have a cat before them called Mindy. Does everybody remember Mindy? Zoe remembers her. Zoe loved Mindy. I used to go, Mindy cat. She's buried in the garden now, God rest her soul. So Darcy has always grown up with cats around her. She's fairly gentle. She does pick them up a lot, especially this one because it's so chilled out. She picks them up and they just kind of like grin and bear it. But the odd thing is, she picks them up and plays with them and takes them in her room and like tries to dress them up and stuff. When they escape, when they get down, she doesn't ever, like, they don't ever run away. You would think that they would hate it so much that they would like run for their lives, but they don't. They just kind of, I think they've just accepted their fate as having a small child in the house. Bethany asks, how do you think they would react if you were to get a kitten? They wouldn't like it, definitely. We once had another cat from outside come in our house, and I've never heard the cats make such weird noises. They were hissing, their tails went really fluffy. They were not happy about that, so I definitely can't get any more cats. Lavia Maria, I hope I've said that right, says, which one's the softest? Zula's the black one. He is the silkiest, and his paws feel like silk. But Rocket feels all velvety. Like, Rocket is a bigger cat, and he's heavier and sturdier, and his fur feels shorter and denser, whereas Zula, he is smaller and more fragile, it feels like when you touch him, but his fur is longer and silkier. Sophie asks, do they put toys in their food bowl, or is that just my cat? My cats do not put toys in their food bowl. They don't really have toys. I used to buy them and they would play with them for a few minutes and then they would just get lost, so I don't bother. Catherine asks, who is the more relaxed cat? And that is by far Zula. Zula is just like Mr. Chilled, whereas Rocket is Mr. Run Around like a crazy person. And that is it for your questions. If you would like me to do another video like this, please do let me know. And I will see you on Monday for a Christmas themed video at 6 PM. Thanks for watching. Bye! Oh, now you've come, have you? Now you want to be in the video, do you? Now you want to be in the video, do you, mister? Oh, do you really? Oh, let's have a little tuddle.